Hello and welcome to this video where I want to give a quick walkthrough of how to set up a NAT instance on AWS, which will allow a private server to reach the internet without being publicly exposed. So to get started, let's switch over to AWS and go to the VPC service so we can set up our VPC. We'll use the VPC and more settings and call this NAT instance. And yeah, we only need one availability zone for this example. And with that, we are good. So next, um, we need to set up two EC2 instances. The first one is the NAT instance, which yeah, we don't need any key pairs for this. We just need to make sure that we use the public subnet and assign it an public IP. And here we select the security group, and we have a script that will configure it so it handles the address translation using the IP tables utility. And with that, we're ready to launch this instance. Before we launch the private instance, we need to do two configuration changes. One of them is here under networking. We need to disable source and destination checking. And the other change is in our VPC, we need to configure a route for the private subnet so that any traffic goes through the NAT instance so that it can reach the internet from there. So with that done, we're ready to launch the private instance. Yeah, let's call this private server. This time the subnet configuration is already correct. We don't need a public IP. We just need to select the security group. The script we'll use will create a systemd service that will call a URL with the hostname as a parameter and do that every 3 seconds. And so with that, we can verify that this works. So we check the instance. We can see this is the name. I set up a simple web page that shows the text. So here we will see the hostname of the private instance and a counter. So every 3 seconds, this counter will update. We just need to wait a bit until the private instance is set up. And yeah, there we see it's working. So that was a quick walkthrough of how to set up a NAT instance on AWS. I hope you found this interesting, and thank you for watching.